Good day, everyone. I am Jean Adeline Silinyong, and I will be discussing Chapter 5, Ethical Leadership, Globalization, and Accountability. The advent of globalization has introduced new dimensions to the issues of ethics and accountability, and the wide use of the Internet in service delivery complicates the issues of ethics and accountability. Globalization has made the public service more transparent, which is a step towards a greater accountability. And at the same time, it has been challenging to the public service. Challenging because public officials are under constant scrutiny. This is because of the intrusive and widespread regular and social media. Meaning kahit anong flaw or pagkakamali ang gawin ng isang public official, it will create an outcry not only within the country but also in the wider world. I took one example under Philippine setting. Sorry, sample lang po ito and there's no politics involved. So, example is the relentless war on drugs of the past administration, famously called Oplan Tokhang, which became a very controversial centerpiece of the administration, not only here in the Philippines but across the world. So, public officials involved are under pressure to explain the controversies of extrajudicial killings that arose from that war of drugs. So, further, accountability and openness are essential for the promotion of good governance and accountability. So, Trisman and Bonalia emphasized that political openness leads to a higher quality of government. Yes, because the involvement of both formal and informal actors in public governance has significantly changed accountability relationship. It has resulted in an increased emphasis on horizontal accountability across the various actors. The traditional vertical accountability through a strict hierarchical bureaucracy will be irrelevant. There will be more pressure on the government to ensure accountability. Therefore, the crucial challenge will be on how to ensure accountability and uh, find kung ano yung best method. So, Mulgan defined accountability as a process of being called to account to some authority for one's actions or a process of giving an account. So, in this sense, accountability can also be seen as answerability. All right, let's proceed to the four various aspects of accountability. These four various aspects are the political accountability, bureaucratic accountability, personal accountability, and professional accountability. So number one, the political accountability. Political accountability involves popular control over the activities of the government. As a concept, political accountability is closely tied to both democracy and legitimacy. So, in political accountability, represents being answerable to the public in matters relating to the delivery of services. So, political accountability is ensured through the frequent popular election. However, if the election is not free and fair, it will be difficult to ensure the political accountability. So in here, people must have the rights and opportunities to remove those officials who are incompetent and corrupt. So number two, the bureaucratic accountability. Bureaucratic accountability involves administrative control. Separating administration from politics weakens the link of accountability between elected and non-elected bodies, which inevitably creates pressures for inventing other mechanism of administrative accountability. Romzek and Dominic emphasize control through hierarchy. So dito po, the rules and procedures can also help to ensure bureaucratic accountability. Pero the presence of hierarchy, rules and procedures can also lead to the other problems. For example, the excessive hierarchy can cause the centralization of power, and rules and procedures can create excessive regulations and red tape. But then, meron naman pong means to ensure the bureaucratic accountability. And ito na nga yung paggawa ng other agencies to oversee or monitor the task of that particular agency. So, number 3, the personal accountability. Personal accountability represents self-control on the part of an individual. It refers to a personal values and ethics as guidelines for acting in the public interest. Okay, dito sa personal accountability, it is said that it is difficult to ensure personal accountability because there is no mechanism to control. Personal accountability relies on an individual morals and ethics, which are influenced by many different factors. Most importantly, the socialization process. And number 4, the professional accountability. Professional accountability involves adherence to the professional norms and expertise in dealing with governmental tasks. Each agency can abide by the professional ethics laid down by the appropriate agency. So, professional to secure a broader understanding of ethics and accountability, public servants can comply with the guidelines set by the administration. All right, public accountability is complicated because of not only its various types but also the involvement of various actors in a globalized world. So Van Bell and Mayo identified four different paradigm of accountability, and these are the institutionalist, the right-based, the individual choice, and the collective action. So according to the analysis of Van Bell and Mayo, institutionalists are the advocates for formal procedures and instruments to comply with accountability, focusing on the areas of hierarchy and structures. So, by contrast naman, the number 2, the right-based paradigm, it promotes accountability based on the individual human rights or entitlements. It is based on the premise that individuals delegate power to government, which is responsible for ensuring rights and entitlements. So the third type, the individual choice paradigm, it considers accountability from the point of client or from the client perspectives. If the government is able to fulfill the obligation, individuals can withdraw from the service. And last, the collective action paradigm. It is established through the interaction of the different actors. So yun, there it is. Therefore, a multiple level of accountability which make it difficult to implement. The new nature of the problems in a globalized world further complicates the issues of ethics and accountability. So, yun na po. Thank you for listening.